What is up, dudes? How are y'all doing? And welcome back to Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean. When last we left off, we, after the betrayal of Callus, we gathered the party and was going on a quest to find a means to deal with the release of the potential final form of Merpertial, the god of chaos and destruction. Which led us to a, basically this world's equivalent of Atlantis, an island of ice that has been secluded from the rest of the world for centuries. And we are currently in the middle of traversing the hellish snowscapes as we traverse our way to through the ice lands of Waz. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Diarrhea Trap, Loin, how's it going? Good to see you. Alright, let's see. I think this bit of the route was a dead end, yep. And so we need to get to the bottom of this. I am kind of tempted to play through a bit of the Gamecube version to get to this point and kind of see if the snow effect got some improvement here. Yeah, probably fire is probably gonna be a good idea. Not bad. Not bad. 500. I'll take it. Oh. Okay. I hadn't seen that one before. Nice. I haven't actually, I just realized that I haven't checked the experience gauge in a while. Okay, so we got 2 levels, none on Savina though, which is interesting considering the level gap. You'd reckon that the game would compensate by giving a little bit more there.
The Game Awards in a couple of weeks.
Hey, Field, thank you so much for the 25 months of support. Really freaking appreciate it, dude. Can I get some Kev's Riches in chat, please? Looking forward to what the Game Awards have to offer. What's your Game of the Year so far, Field? And how are you doing? Thank you so much, man. Looking forward to the Baldur's Gate show. I mean, yeah. I'm just waiting for someone else to rush the stage and just be like, hey, where's the new Tales of game? It's becoming a Jeff Keighley tradition to have the show bombed in some way or another. Got me thinking though, like, I haven't really played a whole lot of like 2023 releases myself, I think. Where's that Twitter thread that I'd like to add on to? There it is. Let's see. Signalis is a 2023 game, right? 2022. That doesn't count. Freedom Wars, Gears of War, Last Story, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, Disco Elysium, definitely not a 2023 game. Way Out, Prey, also not a 2023 game. Gungrave Gore was, and Wanted Dead, and The Quarry, and Stasis Bone Totem. It's not a whole lot to choose from, if I'm being honest. Hey, Geki Zenbu, how's it going? Yeah, it's kind of sad because it's just so disruptive to the overall presentation, and especially like it undermines what the idea behind the event is about, like to just celebrate video games. Jedi Survivor has come out this year as well. I wanted to stay up to date with a whole lot of stuff, but like if anything, this is likely going to be my game of the year, as in like the game that came out of this year. Like the Divine Force is a pretty strong contender as well. Wait, did that come out this year? What did we start off with? I feel like I'm missing a few here. Divine Force is 2023, right? $2022? Wait, what? I haven't even played Final Fantasy 16, but yeah, for me, Baldur's Gate 3, top to bottom, it's just an industry-shattering game. I really like that Larian is getting finally getting the credit they deserve for the amount of work and love and care that they put in their games. Oh, right, Armored Core 6. I haven't beaten that, though. It's fantastic, but I haven't beaten it. Still need to. Mega Flood. You did play Death by Degrees this year, though. Yeah, and that was like the most bottom tier experience I had all year. How's it going, Helios? I have never seen a game go from fun to that much unfun in such a short amount of time. Glad Baldur's Gate 3 I got a lot of respect, but man, it's tied to a lot of crap D&D did. Yeah, that's true. Like, I really am trying to separate it as them just using the system despite it being a Forgotten Realms game. But like when you separate the concerning behavior behind Wizards of the Coast from Baldur's Gate, it's a perfectly fine experience. That people have fond memories of, and a dev that treated it with the amount of love it deserved, and then some. If I'm being honest. Also, bear sex, very important. Well, the good news is, at least for me, is that they recently announced the physical version, so me and Gypsy are going to get on that. It's going to cause a lot of conversation within this household, though, in regards to PS5 usage. Like, Gypsy is currently knee-deep into Spider-Man 2 and having a freaking great time with it. Looks really cool. I'm really enjoying the things that I caught for a little bit. Well, attack plus 20 doesn't work if you can't attack. Why do I still have yells? Oh, whoops. Oh, crap. Can I... oh, man. Hey, Molikov, how's it going? The fact that premium product came with outdated Wizard of the cards, magic booster packs made my skin crawl, but buying the game online, the new physical version, is enough separation for me. The premium product... Wait, what? In what sense? Like, I'm only... Granted, I'm only aware of the Japanese physical version of Baldur's Gate 3. Oh crap. I accidentally selected the wrong card, Molikov. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Ooh, Hurricane Blade. Played it very safe, but hot damn, they certainly took a lot from what they learned with Ratchet & Clank, pushed PS5 further than any other first company so far. Yet, we've noticed that there are a lot of compensations on, like, the overall design. Like, this game is very unstable. Hey, glad to have you around, man. Appreciate you being here. Let's see, Fireburst. It's becoming a household special that games just kind of crumble apart the second you hit the threshold to the front door. Like, no game is safe anymore. I was running fidelity at 120 hertz, which meant it's running at 40 FPS. Yeah, it's mostly just surrounding certain, like, looking at NPCs. Like, it's a beautiful game, don't get me wrong. I'm very, very amazed with what they achieved with it, especially the density of it all. But it is one of those games where the illusion immediately breaks once you start looking closer at it. Ooh, that is a very nice amount. Yeah, that certainly puts Savina at level 31 for now. Oh, that's certainly true. Granted, I haven't seen everything there is in the game, because Gypsy has been mostly playing it. But it is really insane how much the game is rendering at all times. Oh, that was not what I expected it to be. Eat meat. And goodbye. Oh, that is... Oof. That is like a 10th of most bosses in a single combo. That's kind of insane. Oh, Shepherd's Purse. What does that do? Oh, hello. It's still amazing to me that the PS3 is like 2 or 3 years old at this point. I have barely touched it. Just a shame. Like, I do want to play more PS5 games. Shit, I don't have my phone here. Oh no. Worf is sleeping and it is his tongue out just a little bit. It's adorable. Hey Steve, how's it going? No, he's just sleeping. Just having a relaxing time. 15 hours into my Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon playthrough and fucking loving it so far. Hell yeah, man. Is it long in its lifespan and only this year has it become somewhat decent of a price range? I think that's also kind of what has been putting me back. Like, there have been so many things that I deemed more important happening. Like, perhaps if I was still at the old place, I'd probably get one as well, but like, given how this year has has come and gone, like, I'm just really happy we got the chance to do the things we do or did. Nope, Dark Flare has been blocked. Right this fucking year ago? I don't know, man. I genuinely don't know. How much did that do? Only 300. Since it's still time, when I get Bum Rush Cyberpunk? I don't know. Steam started yelling at me earlier, like, oh, there's a sale going on. Uh-oh. Got that when I booted up earlier today with Warhammer 40k bolt gun. Nice. I'm distracted by a very cute dog. Oh, it's a big stretch, buddy. I'm starting to become that dog dad that won't stop talking to his dog. Hey, Astronomal, how's it going? Yeah, it's been kind of nutty over here as well. I thought it was going to skip sales, but then my folks gave me birthday money, so I went maximum jank. It's my favorite kind of jank. Also, don't know if I missed it, but Merry Womb Eviction Anniversary, my dude. Oh, right, I can remove stasis because I already have that. Turns out I have stasis on GOG. Who would have thought? I still need to, now that I'm looking at my wish list, I still need to figure out if I am allowed to stream Garage Bad Dream Adventure. Because there is some graphic depiction in there that I'm pretty sure is not allowed on stream. Hey Adrian, how's it going? Ooh, that is so much experience. Why is meat an offensive item? There's some cholesterol.
すげえな。あれが氷の王国か。
A Merry Womb Eviction Anniversary, Geki Zembu. Hopefully you had a good one. Watch Hamilton. Oh, that's the theater show that you posted about on Twitter, right? Good to hear that it was a fun time. Oh, it is allowed on stream. Oh, we're about to get psychedelic. Oh boy. This motif that you hear comes back so much in Sakuraba's work. I'm pretty sure we've heard it like 3 or 4 times until Cecilia 2 already. How can you look if you can't see shit? Wait, how is she able to do that? Oh, that's cool. That is cool. This is probably the coolest introduction to a new area that I've seen using an event in that area to change the map in real time. Like, it's such a cool effect. And Mizudi is just vibing. Ooh. Oh, that frame rate. It's having some problems. Oh, she's a royalty here. Oof. The game is struggling. Kind of figured. Yeah, games with a lot of sequenced events, like trigger events like this, tend to drop a little bit. But like all in all, the general performance of this game is incredibly well. It's incredibly well optimized for the most part. I'd say the only downside is during one of the boss fights, I had a bit of a frame dip, which caused me to lose a turn, and I was a bit salty about that. But other than that, it is doing quite well for 2 games on a single card.
その話は後で。まずはエンドマグナスや闇の眷属に関して何かしら打開策を見出さなくては。
シェラ様、ご無事で何よりです。
私は大丈夫。
That's a very low bar. Most video games perform better than Scarlet and Violet.
グラムとレイオンは剣竜より私をかばい、サダルスードにて倒れました。
そうですか。よくぞ働いてくれました。おかげでシェラ様がこうして無事この城へ帰られることができたのですから。
Man, the detail work in these backgrounds is absolutely surreal.
二人の家族には私から伝えておきまし。
ええ、お願い。留守中、何か変わったことは？
いいえ、こちらは特に。
Oh, I completely glazed over this. But for the people that haven't read it yet, the Doshin review is now available on Tanuka Chicken Attack. And it's likely going to be a bit before the next review comes out because we're currently juggling, well, I'm currently juggling 3 projects. One of which is Baten Kaitos, the other Tales of Zillia 2, and then we still have Owlboy. So if I happen to beat something in between, I'll write a review on it if it's interesting enough. But it's gonna be a while. Like, likely we're gonna have one more article before the end of the year. So my apologies for that. I'm gonna try to like, one of the things that I've been kind of stumbling over a lot with these kind of ideas, like running Tanuki Chicken Attack or the YouTube channel, is that at a certain point you're gonna trip your schedule up if you plan too many long games in a row. So, like, say, like, oh, I want to play 4 JRPGs in a row. That is also like 4 months of content. And so, yeah, it's there's gonna be one more review at the bare minimum. So do look forward to that. And yeah, thank you all for reading the Doshin review. It's, from what I could tell, it's the most read review we've done so far. So thank you all so much for that.
そう、よかった。
お疲れでしょう。さあ、まずは部屋でゆっくりとお休みください。
Okay, let's see. Imagine having the time for 4 JRPGs in a row. How about
Gil
that
Lizard.
Mile Man, though? Mile, thank you so much for the 21 months of support. Really freaking appreciate it, dude. Can I get some Kevin Riches in chat, please? Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm checking to see what the most RPGs are that I completed in a row. 1, 2, 3. I think it's a bit less than I anticipated, if I'm being honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in a row. That counts as 3, 4, 5 again. Damn. And then there's just a list that just goes Yakuza, Yakuza 2, Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 6. Let's see. I thought we did a lot more JRPGs in a row than... Well, unless you count like that insane time where I did like everything there was to do in Valkyrie Profile. That's 1, 2, 3. 1. That's 4. No, it's usually like max 5 in a row. Wait, we played Saga on stream? Really? Oh, right. That was the second playthrough. And thank you so much for 21 months, man. Really freaking appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. the JRPG buffet. That pretty much what I aspire to be. It's like JRPGs and then there's Left Alive, you know. Gotta have balance and everything. One, two. One, two again. Two. Yeah, late last year, 5 as well. Wild Arms 5, Live Alive, Valkyrie Elysium, Star Ocean 6, and the last story in a row. And this year we had only like Breath of Fire and Galaxy Fräulein. I haven't done that much JRPGing this year, I've noticed. Wait. When did that come out? Doesn't count. The 1994 of that one doesn't count. Okay, so on the technicality, we played the Switch version of Live Alive, but since the PS4 version came out this year, can we count that? Because that would definitely be my game of the year. Live Alive was so good.
お客人にもすぐに温かい食事のご用意を。
ババ様、それどころじゃないの。お前の知恵を貸して。
さて、このババでお役に立つなら、どういったお話で。
But where's the fun in ignoring side content in a Yakuza game?
なるほど。とんでもない試練をくぐり抜けてこられましたな、シェラ様。皆様方も誠にご苦労様でございました。
Live Alive deserves special treatment. That was so freaking good.
また、シェラ様が無事にこの地まで戻られたのも皆様方のおかげです。それに、あなた様も。よくぞ今日までシェラ様をお助けください。このババ、心より礼を申し上げます。
It was actually pretty hard. Let's go with no problem.
やめてよもう。
We still need to up that trust level a little bit.
はいはい、わかりました。では、そのエンドマグナスとやらですが。
Just a second. Gotta blank it up. Because it's. Makes a noise. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Okay, one small bit out of the hand goes out of the blanket.
遠い昔に予見された災いが、まさかそのような恐ろしいものであったとは。確かにそのマルペルシュロなる呪われた邪神をこの世に目覚めさせるわけにはいきませぬ。しかし、5つのエンドマグナス。バラバラに解体された邪神の各部に十分に対抗できるだけの力となると、はるか古より我が国に伝わる海の鏡。あの鏡ならば邪神の力を跳ね返し、なんとかこちらの身を守ることもできましょう。その間にエンドマグナスを今一度封じ、なんとかなるやもしれません。
やはりババ様もそう思う？わかりました。では私は竜の湖へ降ります。
どうあっても行かれますか。これまでに数多くの女王たちが降りられましたが。
ええ、正直言うと私も怖い。でもババ様も同じ考えと分かった今、ここで引き下がるわけにはいかない。それに今の私には精霊がついたから、もしかしたら。
わかりました。早速シェラ様が下へ降りられるための準備に取り掛かるといたしましょう。用意が整いますまで。
お願いね。それまでちょっと街の中でも見て回ってこない？みんな。
All right, let's see if we can get some more spells.
せっかくだからそうするか。
I should have a few photos left as well.
氷の国の人の暮らしをぜひ拝見させてください。
行くね、水地様も。
ああ、ここで待機していても仕方ないしな。
Mizuri still really feels like something you'd find in Shadow Hearts. Oof. I'll take that. I mean, I reckon that the people here are used to the cold, but man, this must be really freaking cold. And this is the ritual room. We're getting ready for the ritual going down to Lake of the Dragon. Please wait a bit longer. Oh, I won't. Damn it. The ocean mirror is legendary. Sacred item is a legendary sacred item that has the power to repel sinister forces. It's all we know of that can be used against the evil god. We'll all be praying for your success, Queen Zella. The Lake of the Dragon is also known as Trial Lake. None of the former queens have successfully traversed it, but I believe you can do it. The throne room is just beyond this door. Oh, I'm sorry, Queen Zella. You would have known that, of course. I'm so glad to see you're doing well. Let me take a closer look at your face. You look like you've lost some weight. It must have been tough out there for you. Please don't do anything too dangerous. The worry would take years from my life and add gray hairs to my head. Oh, look at that. That is really cool. Oh, I didn't even notice. Look at that on the left side of the screen. Can we get a little closer? Look at that. Man, the art in this game is astonishing. I've decided it's been long enough since my last playthrough to jump into Fallout 4 again. Nice. What prompted you to jump back into that? The throne room, Queen Zella's room, and the ritual room are all beyond the staircase. The general public is not allowed to go up. I mean, of course, if you're with Queen Zella, you can go in. Now that great danger has befallen the road, Wazn cannot help but take part in the struggle. Queen Zella, the Knights of Wazn await your orders. We are ready to risk our lives for you. Her Majesty was Kafal Jidma? Jidma? Almost felt empty, as if it was a heartless entity. Only then did we realize how important Her Majesty's presence is to Wazn. Welcome home. The Knights of Wazn are so pleased to see you back safe and sound. Ooh, wait, is that what I think it is? Also, Dancing Flames is a level 4. That means we. It's a good thing we went on a walk when we did Wharf. It is storming outside. Ooh. Wait, no, I need that for combos for some reason. Wait, maybe. Where's the yell? Where's the yell? There it is. Hey, Nova Odin, how's it going? What a pleasant surprise. Queen Zella and her friends, how are you today? I heard from others in the castle that Her Majesty has been traveling the 5 islands. If what the others say is true, I'd like to ask you to do a favor for me. What is it? Yes, I'll hear what you have to say. What is it? Please tell me. Well then, thank you for your kind offer. It's about the animals in this nation. As you can see, we have harsh weather in Wazn. So the only animals here, other than us humans, are greythorns, ice monkeys. They actually exist, and of course, the white dragon. Unfortunately, it's been centuries since we last had contact with the 5 islands, so there's been no way for us to import new animals. We felt we were missing something, so I was wondering if you, a party of Queen Zella that's traveling around the 5 islands, could bring the animals from all around the world to Wazn. How does that sound? The Animals to Wazn campaign. Are you willing to help? No errands. Alright then, we'll take the offer. You help us? How nice of you. So what are we supposed to do exactly? Okay, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is talk to animals from all over the world. The animals will be added to your valuables, then just talk to me. Of course, I'll reward you. Thank you and good luck. Some kind of sick wasteland style Aussie Fallout game would be sick. Isn't there a Mad Max game that came out in like 2016 or something like that? Squeak. And since you've been gone, Queen Zella, I've been praying every day, praying that your majesty would be okay. My prayers were answered. Those statues are modeled after the white dragon, our national symbol. But the real white dragon kept here at the castle is the last one in existence. I've told you this many times, haven't I, Queen Zella? All of her tech would run on alcohol and crocodiles.
おい、ありゃ、竜じゃねえのか？
すごい。 伝説の生き物がまだ残っていたんですね。
いつかあれに乗っていいか、水地様。
久しぶりね、白龍。もうすぐまたあなたに頑張ってもらうことになるわ。よろしくね。
The white dragon has gentle eyes. She just smiled at me a while ago. I'm not lying, I'm telling you the truth. The white dragon is our national symbol, a creature of great power that has been passed down for generations. Though she might be very attached to you, Queen Zella, please refrain from riding the dragon without permission. Is that what they call it in Wazen? Well, if history is anything to go by, like, if the emus rise up, then Australia is royally fucked. The chandelier is pretty well done. Shut up. Stop talking like you know everything. I'm busy now, so be a good kid and keep it down. Why are you pulling that face is like you farted in public. Beautiful.
ああ、いいところだな。ま、それより、なあ、シェラ、そろそろ聞かせてくれないか。
Hey, Wasabi, how's it going? That was a big stretch, buddy.
女王であるお前がどうしてこんな危険な旅に出たんだ？
ええ、そうね。今から9年くらい前になるかしら。ババ様、さっきみんなも会ったバーナムが外の世界で何やら異変があったことを察知したの。
何かが起ころうとしている。今はまだ小さな兆しに過ぎないが、それはいつか大きな波紋を呼び、人々を、世界を、あらゆるものを飲み込んでゆく。
それで3人の魔女たちが外の世界の様子を見守るために旅立つことになった。こうだ。
We've seen her before. Where did we see her? We've seen her as well? think we
ババ
haven't
様
seen
の三
Katran
人
yet.
の妹たちよ。
3人の魔女？もしかしてアヌエヌエにシールドを貼った魔女たちというのは？
Oh, right.
ええ、彼女たちよ。それに、私たちも旅の途中で何度か会ってるわ。
覚えておき。悪い神様の名はマルペルシュロ。
You know, this game is really freaking good in hiding in plain sight. Like, there are so many things that if you play through this on a second time, it's gonna really elevate the level of storytelling that's going on here. It's really cool. Because this is Gabari's village, so we have seen her before. Just in a different form. Hey Rosa, how's it going?
その後、自分が飲み干した海で溺れて死んでしまったとさ。
アヌエヌエお行き、お前の務めを果たすために。
This is mind-boggling. Like, this is such a hold on a minute moment. It's like, oh, we met them before. What? You're like, oh, these are probably going to be important people. No, this is a fucking shopkeep.
お前が今一度自分の人生を取り戻したかったら。 はてめんような。そのものの中にはマグナスが感じられぬ。
This is in the Illusory Island, if I remember correctly.
ぽっかりとうつろな闇があるばかりだ。
But when is more horses? Please no. We already got a few.
それからしばらくは世界に大きな変化を取り越しぐらいのことかと思い始めていたんだけど。
I still need to get the Gotham from that sound clip. Keep forgetting.
そう2年前ババ様がもっと強い破滅の予感を感じ取ったの。
I don't fucking know. In the hospital?
出会ってはならない者たちが出会い、不吉な恐ろしい悲劇が幕を開けてしまった。世界の終わりが始まろうとしている。
その夜は私自身恐ろしい悪夢にうなされたわ。それで私は護衛の戦士2人を連れて旅立った。不穏な噂のある帝都へ潜入して召使いとして皇帝の館に潜り込み、いろいろと調べているうちに皇帝の極秘の計画の存在を知ったの。それで計画の鍵となるらしいペンダントを盗んで逃げ出した。そして 何かが封印されていると皇帝の計画にあったサダルスードの月魂の森へ行って。
This room, if this is the Emperor's bedroom, this is very telling. Also, look at the rubber ducky in the pond. Little bath in the center.
そこでカラスと出会って。
今に至るというわけですか。
ええ。
なるほどな。俺たちが何も知らずにのんびり暮らしていた頃にはもうシェラの戦いは始まってたってことか。
さて、昔話はおしまいよ。ババ様の準備が終わるまで街を見て回りましょう。
All right. Let's go to the church first. Winsella, Burnett is ready. She'd like you to come to the ritual room. Okay, thank you. Please be careful. I'm sure you will come back safe and sound. Oh, that's cool. Kids ice skating around. I also think we still have a couple of consolations to deliver. The floor is very slippery. I think so? How many? Leo, that's it. 1. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that mural is fantastic. Oh! Yeah, let's just level everybody up. I think that's the best option right now. I do hope that Mizudi has a class up available, because as far as the rest, yes, there it is. Mizudi is about to go nuclear. Talos betrayed the party and is now the god of evil. Gelderblame absorbed the all 5 end magnets, turned into a horrible monster, and basically released the essence of the cards. And then Callus was like, I was working against you all along. In what was honestly one of the most baffling betrayals I've ever seen in a game like this. You ever just sit there just completely dumbfounded by something? That was me during that moment. Let's get at least some extra defense in. How many more? 3. What does Birch do? Okay, so we have to wait until that culminates into something. Yeah, he showed his true self. That's what I mean. Like, this game is so good at hiding stuff in plain sight, though. Like, despite the fact that like we could have seen this coming if you put like the correct pieces of dialogue into the correct context. Like, it's one of those things where you're just like, oh, he's just a bit of a dick. That's it. But if you think about it and you replay a lot of the scenes and the encounters that you had along the way, oh boy. But there's nothing else fun to do around here. I'm getting sick of living here. How nice it would be to travel to the other nations, but that's a pipe dream. People of the Outer Lands will never understand. His revenge boner served as a good camouflage. Yeah. Like, it provides excellent motivation to strive for greater power, right? But once not Gelda, once Giacomo was killed, like, it made no sense for his revenge plot to continue, so it was kind of weird to see him go through the lengths that he did in order to just kind of be a dick about everything. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that yet. That his story starts to make less sense the more he starts to retell it. Because, like, there are discrepancies within... Like, the facts don't match up. One of my favorite tropes when you reread a game/book and everything turns out to be clearly signal what was happening. I really like that. It really gives you a good reason to like replay it, and it just keeps that entertaining, right? Well, it's sort of a trope, I guess. It's rarely done well though. Like, that's one of the things where I'm like, I think the only other example that I can really think of is one being Xenoblade X and the other being the original Xenoblade Chronicles as one of the... No, I'd say Xenogears as well. Just in general, Monolith that likes that trope a lot. The hiding in plain sight kind of deal. Like, throughout Xenogears, you get a lot of religious imagery of Faye and Ellie together. And you usually write it off as, oh, they just kind of look like them. And then you get to the final cycle and that final act, and you're just sitting there going like, what do you mean? A lot is often written on the fly, so that level of foreshadowing usually isn't accounted for. I think it helps to kind of have a destination in mind for the character. Like, if you want to set up a betrayal, one of the best things you can do is basically write in reverse. Like, how is that betrayal gonna come to light? How are you gonna like implement it? What is the journey that you have planned out for these characters, and how is this character going to sabotage that with increasing severity to kind of up the stakes, and who are involved with that? Like, for me, one of the biggest turnarounds for any video game is also Monolith with Xenoblade Chronicles with the Monado. Like, I was so frustrated with that mechanic. I didn't like it at all. Like, I was so feverishly, like, against the game spoiling what was about to happen. Like, it took out all the surprise and rah, rah, rah. And then you finally get to that reveal, that one fucking reveal, and it turns the entire game on his head. It's beautiful. But it's incredibly hard to pull off.
Happy turkey eating Gilla Richard Gillerb.
Hey, Liv Lynn, thank you so much for the 3 months of support. Really freaking appreciate it. Can I get some Kevin Richards in chat, please? And happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. I will say, though, I'm going to be quite pleased once I no longer have to deal with this cumbersome menu. Like, as much as I like this game, like, this menu is pretty convoluted where it really doesn't need to be. I also really appreciate that this game didn't go out of its way to make like important NPCs for the three sages. I think like just having them be random NPCs that could be anybody really elevates that reveal that they have been sort of watching your journey all along. Oh God. Please don't ever look at me like that again. A saxoflare. I love video games. Let's get a wind blow. I think she popped a few happy pills before we got here. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, Dinny Danny. Oh no. Not. Don't bring Drakengard into this. Let's see. Let's just get most of this, I guess. It almost always means it's important. That's true. But more often than not, I'm denser than viscous liquid. So, like, can't blame me for missing a couple of obvious clues. Oh, wait, no. Ooh, wait. Ooh, interesting. Let's see. We have... Oh, we only have one defensive item, so let's do that. Mizudi is catching up stat-wise, though. Like, it's kind of crazy. I think it was on this level. Yeah. All right, let's try this.
Shera様、皆様方、どうかお気をつけて。
ええ、必ず海の鏡を携えて戻ります。
はい。ババは信じて待っております。準備はよろしゅうご。それでは、竜の湖へお送りいたします。
I still appreciated that they gave Mizuti a walk cycle, despite them just kind of hovering all the time.
よくぞ来ました。氷の女王よ。覚悟は良いですか？そなたが鏡を継承する者としてふさわしいかどうか。
Wait, is this gonna be 1v1? Because it sure as shit looks like it. Okay. That one. Ooh. Oh wait, there's an order to these things. Oh, wait. Well, that works, I guess. Let's try the first one. There's no hint. This is just blind luck. Right? How am I doing this? Man. I get like 2 hits in. Please be the correct one. Man. Okay. That was a little bit less dire than I thought.
さあ、鏡を持って行きなさい。
So we basically just challenged the goddess of ice to rock, paper, scissors with Yu-Gi-Oh cards
ただし、覚悟しておきなさい、娘よ。
to save the world.
その鏡がそなたに託されたということは、 ついに海の解放される時が近いということをも。
はい、承知しております。母様。
Oh, I did get a nice. Oh, nice. Get another sage from it. My guess is that it's like a cyclical thing. So if one of the queens fails, or like if they die, they take the place or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Like if they fail, they take the place.
鏡はここに。
はあ、さすがはシェラ様。よくぞやり遂げられました。
It's betrayal time, baby.
2年ほど前。
That was a lot louder than I thought it would
世
be.
界の破滅の予知夢を見たとき、やはりそれと同時にシェラ様の魔力はあらかた失われてしまったのです。何かが世界に起ころうとしている。その答えをご自分で見つけに行く覚悟をなされたのです。先代の女王様ともそうお約束されたとかいうことで。
Just a second, gotta reset or resync the microphone real quick. There we go. Hey, now I no longer feel like I'm talking with delay. The downside of having a monitor turned on, it's like sometimes it desynchronizes by just like a fraction of a second, and like coherent sentences become impossible from that point onward.
シェラ様は一度言い出したら聞かないお人だから。
We didn't meet them again, no, not since they killed the maid and blew up the house.
それでも外の世界が怖かった。一体誰が敵で誰が味方なのか、何を信じてよいのかもわからず、それでご自分の正体を隠されて行動されていたのですわ。お目覚めになられましたか、シェラ様。
ええ、ごめんなさい。もう大丈夫。
Or correction, they didn't just destroy the house, they parked a tank inside of the front door.
さあ、お加減はいかがですか。
Let me try something real quick. Let's see if this helps with cohesive speech. You guys can still hear me properly, right?
こいつをお飲みになればどんな疲れだって吹っ飛んでしまいますからね。
ありがとう、ババ様。
Yup. Nice. I turned off the monitor, maybe that helps. Like, I've been noticing that it becomes really difficult for me to formulate like cohesive sentences if there's like even the slightest desync on the monitor. So maybe if I turn it off, it might help a little bit with that.
どうしました？普段より多めに薬草を落としたんですが、ちょっと
そうじゃないの。
Oh, she is definitely poisoned to tea.
エンドマグナスの光を浴びて変身してしまった人。邪神の力に触れて以前と変わってしまった人をどうにかできると思う？
大丈夫ですよ。この鏡があれば、邪神の息吹に触れて闇にとらわれてしまったものも、その呪縛から解き放ち、正気に戻してくれることでしょう。
本当に
Like, the storytelling in this game has been pretty I wouldn't really say unconventional, but really ahead of its time in the way that it executes upon its premise. Like, this game is really good at delivering on a promise. So, like, if somebody points a gun at somebody, either their intent is hostage taking or shooting to kill. And in both cases so far, that promise has been fulfilled pretty much immediately.
ええ、このババを信じなさい。シェラ様はあの若者を連中の手から何としても救い出したいのでしょ。
We haven't mentioned Callus.
ことによると、そちらの方こそシェラ様の最優先の課題なのでしょう。
What was in the tea, Granny?
ババ様ったら
しかし遠い昔、あの邪神を封じたという者たちは。
Yeah, Callus was kind of a dick. Anyway, we got Lyud here and just pops in with that face.
土の民と呼ばれた不思議な力を秘めた一族。
Adrian, you know what we need? We need that Doshin shitpost that you made, but with Lyud's face. I think that would be beautiful.
果たしてもうとうに滅んでしまったのか。
そんな古い言い伝えを頼ってよそからの助けを待っている暇はないわ。
大丈夫？ちゃんといるね。ちゃんと見守ってるよ、シェラ。
I do have to say though, like, this game does instill a certain sense of paranoia because they do the protagonist fake out so freaking well that, like, if somebody possesses information that that doesn't coincide with what we know, then they're immediately suspicious. Let me see if I can actually find a decent... decent Lyud. There you go. Granny's essence was in the tea. She started dipping her cards where she shouldn't.
ええ、そうね。もう大丈夫。ありがとう、みんな。さあ、それじゃあ戻りましょう。天の地へ。
Isn't there like the scene where the head pops out of the earth? Like that would be a perfect Lyud moment.
コレルリ様、カルブレンコ、レイドカーンを、サダルスード、ディアデム、アヌエヌエ、ミラ、アルファルドの人たち。
All fart?
それに、カラスも。
ああ。帰りましょう。みんなの元へ。
一刻も早く。
Can we peek into bed now? Okay, so we've gotten what we came here to get. I reckon that we now have to return to... Let's talk to Granny one more time. I still don't quite trust what she put in the tea, though. Like, at this point, everybody is suspect. Some more so than others, but, you know. I just realized that the game also really misdirects the player into suspecting anybody but Callus because like everybody else gets framed at some point or another in the story. So in a lot of moments where you might possibly suspect Callus of doing something that is against the player's interest, they do a sort of fake out with one of the other characters, like having Lyud be brainwashed, or Savina being that like the captain of the guard. I think Gibari is also at some point up for suspect number 1. I think the only one that has or hasn't been completely in the spotlight for a betrayal scene has been Mizuti. Oh, I have a wonderful idea for a shitpost. You know that little son from the Teletubbies? That, but with Lyud's face. I should not be allowed near Photoshop. Ever. That's some decent damage at the very least. Oh, my party is shuffled. That's why I'm struggling. I was wondering, like, wait, Lyud? It doesn't do much in terms of defense, but hang on. Oh, man. You know, it's nice that we're slowly taking over, like, Black Friday deals and stuff, but, like, if you're not gonna have any good deals, why bother? Like, we're getting, like, 5% discount on stuff. I don't like it. Alright, attempt number 2. It's a buy one get one for fried chicken. Not even that. We didn't even get that. I want some chicken, damn it. It does kind of look like she's going to go to Carnival in Brazil after this. I mean, maybe. Like, a lot of the character designs were based on different cultures, so and different time periods as well. This is Wacom. It reminds me I should try to actually get my drawing tablet back so I can draw behind the PC as well. Yeah, Mizudi is very, very Aztec or Mayan in their design. Where did the soy sauce come from? Oh, the soybeans fermented into soy sauce. Gotcha. Why does that sound like the most logical thing I have ever experienced in a video game? Really isn't. Eat Iron Fist. Oh yeah, that thing is dead. How much? Ooh. Neat. That sounded like a Pro CD card game. The freaking cow card game. That was such a good skit, though. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so the Holy Grail has a chance of reviving. This is a revival item. So we have 2 revival items now. That's nice. This kid about the pine cones actually landed really well for me because that's basically what happens in Alundra. You get an item that trivializes everything where you get all the collectibles. You sacrifice 3 milk tokens to summon Cheese Factory. The move phase. Why does he have a loinclaw? Why is he very slowly approaching? Menacingly. What do you want from me? It's the Fundoshi Man. had to make sure that wind isn't busting down the windows, because good lord, this is going to town here. Get cocked on. You know it's windy when the doors start getting violent and start slapping people in the face. It's when you know it's really windy. I haven't watched his skits in a while. But Prosody is a comedic genius. I don't know if you guys have watched Anime Crimes Division, but that was an absolute treat to go through. Highly recommend checking it out. Yeah, he's been cast in way more nowadays, which is great to see. He's like one of the few in the business that really is just having the time of his life with it. Gotta wake Worf soon. Give him his food. It's still sad that most people only know him from his YouTube, even though he was a famous VA even before he started you. I wouldn't say famous, but he was rising up in the business, like really rapidly before his YouTube got popular. I mean, he had some big roles at the time, sure, but he wasn't like a household name yet, and I'm really happy to see that nowadays he is. Traversing this area is a bit of a pain, but I do really like the background and the music. Oh, before I forget, I had a question for chat. And everybody in the community. So recently I have been thinking a lot more about like video game preservation and what that entails, and have started learning about the process of like archiving to a certain standard. But my question to you guys is like, would you guys like to see some of that archiving work? If so, what are the things that you guys would like to see in that regard? Like, it's mostly going to be scanning a lot of stuff, to be honest. But yeah, I've just been kind of in that mindset of like, okay, I have a collection of video games, like a part of video game history that I can share through live streams and videos and articles and all that, but it's mainly just sitting there right now. So is there something more I can do with that? The parts of you petting the dog? He's asleep now. I'm not gonna pet him until he's like fully awake. I'd say the upkeep process is pretty important. Like backups and mirrors. Yeah, that's true. Wait, wasn't I supposed to leave this place? Apparently I'm not allowed to leave. Yeah, that's also a thing that I've been thinking about as well, is just creating like a an accessible backup. Like basically my goal eventually is to make the collection sheet that I use to keep inventory on everything that I have as interactable as possible, so that you guys can like access the manuals, the cover images and stuff like that to a certain degree, of course. But oh crap, oops, that's not a good idea at all. Oh no. Oh, dancing flame, thank you. Like that's one of my main goals with it, is that I want it to be as accessible as possible and allow people to make use of it. And especially like one of the things that I find interesting personally is that there's not a lot of archiving on localized video game cover translations and stuff like that. So like Dutch covers, German covers, there isn't a whole lot of documentation on that available. And one of the things that I wanted to do with it is, for instance, like make information available, like, okay, we have this version of Flower, Sun, and Rain, which has an Italian manual and an Italian cover. What are the languages that are available? What is the thing that I should look out for? How does that look? And just provide people with enough information to kind of get things off the ground for themselves, I guess. I haven't really thought about the long-term plan of it just yet. Like the current thing that I'm in is like I need to figure out first and foremost how, like, what I need in order to make that possible to a standard that is up to par with like scanning regulations and guides, because there is like a whole thing for that. Like even video tapes and stuff like that, that I have a bunch of like promotional video tapes that I want to digitize. But there's a whole process for that, and there's specific type of VCRs that you need for it, and specific types of fidelity for it. Well, need is a big word. Like, I can just record it and just put it out there on archive, but it wouldn't be to, like, archival standards, if that makes sense. But especially, like, considering that a large part of my collection comes from a point where we're now seeing the like digital storefronts vanish as well. So a lot of information and a lot of accessibility for a lot of these games are going to be relatively scarce in comparison. Like, especially around the 7th gen era, there isn't a whole lot of documentation yet, and that is where my main body of the collection lies. So that's one of the things that I wanted to contribute to. Like, it's a bit more recent history for sure. But it's definitely something that I think is important to at some point document. Plus, it adds a little bit of interactivity for you guys, where if I'm playing a game, you guys can flip through the manual, for instance. Like, it's a relatively large project, so I'm not expecting this to happen overnight. Like, scanning a manual is a good, like, 2-3 hours work if you want to do it correctly. But I've been getting a lot of really phenomenal information and tips and tricks and everything, and access to guidelines in order to make that possible. So hopefully I'll be able to get started on that in the near future. Mizuti is definitely just floating around, yeah. Mizuti always vibes. Worf woke up, immediately went back to sleep. What a good boy. But yeah, I have a bunch of, like, you used to get a bunch of, like, promotional VHSs from gaming magazines and such. And there isn't a whole lot of documentation on that, so that is, like, probably one of the first steps that I'm going to. Ooh. One of the unfortunate bits that I found out pretty recently, though, is that a lot of like, you remember those demo discs that you got with things like Official PlayStation Magazine? A lot of the trailers that came with that come from broadcasting tapes, and pretty shitty conversions of that. So it's VHS to DVD to digital format of your choice, and that looks like shit. So I've been trying to find a good way to, like, upscale footage, and, like, it's not going to be completely accurate to the original, but at least it's going to look a lot better as like a pairing thing for to do, like, back in with the original. But, like, it turns out that in the Netherlands, they have started an initiative as well, like, only a couple of years ago, to start preserving Dutch video game history. And it's really fascinating to read about the extent at which they're involved with that process. I think the biggest thing that is known internationally would be a gorilla with Killzone and Horizon. Wait, it didn't go? Oh, it did. Nice. Well, getting lost just means that. Ooh. Ooh. But that's snazzy. I really like that. But like you said, Gekizembu, like the upkeep is also pretty important, and that's where a lot of people are now working towards to find means to basically make sure that everything is backed up indefinitely. They get organizations like the Video Game History Foundation just trying to do their best to preserve as much as possible. And there are plenty of groups active on archive.org in order to preserve as much as possible. But yeah, if there is any interest whatsoever in anything in regards to preservation and stuff like that, that I can help you guys with or gain access to like specific information on games or whatnot, just let me know what you guys would like to see in a project like that. Where am I supposed to go? Is it maybe outside the palace? Maybe on one of the sides? I haven't checked there. I haven't checked on the right side yet. Hey Ray, how's it going, dude? Haxon, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's see. And sleep the great is so dragging a bit. That happens from time to time. Always a good idea to get like a nice cup of coffee or tea to get started. Get those synapses connected. For the battles you have ahead and the destinations you must reach, the White Dragon is perhaps your only chance. Regular ships probably won't be able to last nearly as long. But before you ride her, there's one more thing I'd like you to do. Though the White Dragon is very attached to you, it doesn't mean she is yours to keep. It merely means she hasn't been passed on to you, like she has been to the successive knights of Wazen for generations. So I'd like you to watch over her as one of the successive knights would. The 4 ice sculptures that are displayed in this ritual room are sculptures of knights that have had the White Dragon stand beside them for generations. Each of them was a veteran that specialized in a particular weapon. But these sculptures, don't you feel as if something is missing from them? If you understand the souls of the successive knights, make the weapons they're missing, and complete the ice sculptures. Of course, you should let a professional sculptor do the work. Instruct the sculptor in which weapon to make. If you develop an understanding of all the knights, the White Dragon will allow you to be her master, and she will bond with your soul. Now may the successive knights' protection be with you. The swords for all. It's not going to be as easy, but let's give it a go. Okay. Where you at, buddy? You look sculptorish. Does you have a funny hat? Not giving in to the cold, I'm glad to see such spirit in young folk like yourself. Oh, hey. Oh, Queen Zella, I can't really take my hands off this project, so I'm sorry to talk to you like this. What can I do for you? Actually, I'd like you to make some ice sculptures for the knight statues in the ritual room. Could you come with me? Right now? It'd be a little hard. When I went to the castle a while ago, I came up with a new idea for a sculpting technique. I'd like to test it out, but it takes some time and research. I'm really sorry, Queen Zella, but that's something I can't do at the moment. After all, I'm an artisan with a free spirit. Maybe this doesn't sound respectful, but my son Junior right here can go in my place. I criticize him all the time, but he's actually pretty darn good. I bet he'd do a fine job, Your Majesty. Okay, I'll talk to your son. Thank you. I'd like you to do me a favor, would you mind? I heard from my father you're gonna let me sculpt some statues in the castle, right? You can count on me, I'll do my best. You want me to make them in the castle's ritual room, right? I'll head over there now and wait for you to get me the material, Queen Zella. The material? Yeah, I need snow to sculpt, and it can't be just any old snow. Only sparkling snow can make a sculpture appropriate enough for the castle. You can just visit me whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting for you. Shit. All my snow has melted. Picked up a bunch of snow. Now it's all water. Still can get used to that. Okay, so sparkling snow, is that something that I can get outside of the village? I think I should be able to, right? That's a good snow crunch. Oh, I'm trapping essence of snow, not sparkling snow. Gotcha. This was really weird. Started opening the menu whenever I pressed X. So my guess is like that one spot down here that consists of sparkling snow. You can get like 3. Might have to run back one more time.
あれは別に。
ファイヤーバースト、ライトフレア、ウィンドフロー。我は命ずる。火よ、破壊を示せ。魔術、炎の狂乱。
Yeah, I was hoping that would trigger something. Oh, I forgot to mention the break might be a little bit longer than usual. I have to keep an eye on Worf because we're giving him new food. Very sensitive. They may be prominent warriors, but that doesn't mean that they'll take anything less than the greatest food. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Hellfire. How did you block everything? Why did you block everything? Oh man, that could have been so much damage. You dishonor my tum-tum. By Kalis, this food is delicious. Goddamn hiccups. Okay, so here's hoping that that bit of snow gives me the item I need. You laugh, but I pretty much had this conversation with this dog before.
何が起きるかわからないよ。扇、そうしたら死ね。
Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm.
ライトフレア、ライトフレア、えい、それ、ファイヤーバースト、集え炎よ、我が怒りの鉄槌となれ。魔術、炎の狂乱。
Starting to get good at doing a lot of damage. Oh, Orv got up. And he's down again. There it is. Alright, now we gotta book it. I don't know how long this ice is gonna stay frosty. Despite it being sub-zero temperatures outside. You never know what goes on in the heart of the cards. Oh, I just figured out how this area works. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Should have committed something else. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Nice. Got one. Oh man. You know, sometimes you press the button and the actual press makes you too late for the thing you want to do. I don't think I have that one yet. Right? Because there aren't a whole lot for her. Oh, I skipped that one, actually. Nice. Yeah, that is significantly better.
貴様は無敵ですが、あれは別ね。
ファイヤーバースト、アクアバースト、えい、ライトフレア、ライトフレア、アクアバースト。
Well, you'd say he'd bring the ball back, but he doesn't bring the ball back. He just leaves. It's just like, dude, really? I think the closest I've ever gotten to Worf, like, playing fetch. Not sure if this is gonna work. No. That's too bad. Is him throwing the ball in my general direction. But most of the time, hang on, I have a reaction picture for this. Hang on. Most of the time when you throw the ball, he just kind of looks like this. Wonder if that does him in. Nope. That's too bad. Ooh. Didn't I have multiple of these? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are you doing, Adrian? Let's see. No level ups. I am gonna save here though, and heal up. I guess a bit of a just in case. For now, you're cooking. Jeez, are we really 9 followers away from hitting 5K? I'm really hoping to see if we can hit that goal before the year is over. Would be really cool. So if you're new to the stream and having a good time, do consider hitting that follow button. Damn it. I was so close. But then, Astronomo attacked. Let's see. I'm gonna save here just in case I have to constantly run back and forth. Okay, so we got sword, bow. If I don't have sparkling snow, I won't be able to make sculptures that are good enough. After you have me the material, we'll think about what weapon goes with what sculpture. Please just let it be one of these. Perhaps the words of the night. This is modeled after my philosophy: deliver a finishing blow with precise aim. Nothing has escaped from me. This strained string is my heart and soul. You know what it is, don't you? Now let's have the sculptor make the weapon. I'll make them all at once, so you just decide what weapon make for the other eye sculptures. I can take any attack. Guarding and protection are my forte. This piece of steel is my life. Even a wall of the 1,000 soldiers is nothing to me. This thick blade is my heart and soul. Oh, okay. I'll definitely have them finished for you tomorrow. Do I just sleep here, or? Or do I go to the shop to, like, progress in-game time? Let's try the shop. Feels like the right thing to do. Wait, is that Coco? That coat looks so good. Did you resupply it? Okay, let's rest up. All right, before we continue though, I am gonna take a let's say like 5 to 10 minute break to stretch my legs, refill my drink, and feed the animals. So I'll be back in just a bit. Don't go anywhere, chat. See y'all in just a bit. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I have been wheezing for like the past 5 minutes. Like, our dog is a little bit of a shithead when it comes to, like, food. He has become very particular to dining at Michelin restaurants. Meaning that his regular kibbles aren't good enough for him. But that wet food that is coating the kibbles. Now that is delicious. So what he does is he'll grab a kibble, then lick it clean of all the wet food that is on top of it, and then spit it out onto the floor. So there's now like a sort of like a wharf crop circle of kibbles around him as he is trying to make sure that he has cleaned every bit of wet food out of the bowl. But the kibbles? Nah. Worf is way too smart for his own good. He is kind of like one of those dogs that is so smart that he's kind of stupid. Not done yet. It's like my creative juices aren't flowing. I think it's maybe because of the combination. Could you select them again? Make it right next time. You might have to cook him a proper meal instead of feeding him kibble. Just unseasoned chicken and veggies. At some point, I'm afraid that that might be the only outcome. Eggs in the morning and chicken for dinner. Oh no. This dog, I guarantee you that he's eating better than we do. Like even the wet food he's getting right now is of pretty damn high quality. But he's just being a little shit about his kibbles. That's all. Like we just need him to finish like 3 more days of this. And then we can start getting the good stuff for him again. Dork ass dog. Alright, let's see if the correct sculptures are sculpted. There we go. Queen Sella, they're done perfectly. These are the best sculptures I've ever made in my life. I'll play with you after. It's a pretty beefy axe. I can see why he chopped down walls with that. I knew you could do it, Queen Zella. You've completed the sculptures of the knights successfully. As I promised earlier, you will be the successor of the White Dragon. I had the White Dragon head for the port in Cursa. That ship you were on, Queen Zella, is it the Mindir? I remember that as being King Laodacon's ship. We'll take it to Diadem for you. Now, go to the White Dragon. I will say, like, despite the game's pacing being kind of all over the place, it's very engaging, like, just visually. Did you lose a party member again or something? No, just Callas. And this whole bit was to gain an item that could basically counteract his current powers. Oh, that's what he was for. Welcome back, Your Majesty. Everything will be relieved. Everybody just starts pissing. Shall we ride the White Dragon? How's the deck going? You mean the cards? It's alright. Like, progress is very slow on the different types of spells, but other than that, fucking knew it.
闇に落ちたものを元に戻すことはいくら海の鏡の力をもってしても不可能。この世界を救うには。
シェラ、あなたが氷の女王だったな。どうして教えてくれなかったのですか？
申し訳ありません。私自身まだワズンでどういった答えが出るかわかりませんでしたし、それになんだか言い出しづらくて。
しかし知らぬこととはいえ、数々の無礼、どうかお許しを。
おやめください、レイドカーンを。これみんなもそう。
あなたがそうおっしゃるのであれば。
ええ、どうかよろしくお願いします。
いや、こちらこそ。そのシェラ、改めてよろしくお願いいたします。
全然これまで通りじゃないですよ。それじゃレイドカーンを。
そうかな。難しいものだな、案外。
Worf just got up, like one of the most old man getting out of bed, getting up. type of deals. Then he walked out of the room, and as he walked out of the room, like the whole time he was just letting out a massive burp. I'm really surprised the mic didn't pick it up, to be honest. Better a burp than a fart. The fart comes later. He'll start playing with Gypsy, and then all of a sudden just boop. And that'll be the end of it.
そう。今はまだただのシェラでいい。いえ、シェラでいさせて。ここでなら忘れていられる。氷の女王の定めを。何を言ってるんだろう、私。こんな状況だっていうのに。ねえ、いよいよ明日ね。明日には全てはっきりするわ。私たちの手でエンドマグナスを封じるか破壊することができるのか、カラスをマルペルシュロの手から救い出すことができ、ババ様も鏡があれば神の呪縛に囚われたものも元に戻すことができ、大丈夫よね、きっと。そうね。邪神を相手にどこまでやれるかなんて分かりっこないわよね。でもやるしかないわ、私たちは。ここで諦めてしまったらもう明日はないんだもの。それでは行ってきます、テートへ。
頼んだぞ。
世界の明日のために。
Just a quick second, chat. Alright, there might be some morph in the background. I'm gonna put on the monitor real quick. Oh, that's very different now. I'm back. Usually when he is done eating, he gets a pretty big burst of energy and usually wants to play, but he does that pretty loudly. He'll start like growling and stuff to get my attention. So I just gave him a big old cuddle earlier. Because he is in fact a very good boy. Hey Hikari Inu, how's it going? I tried many years ago to play Baten Kaitos Origin, but I never finished it. I got hardwalled at a boss I couldn't beat, I don't remember which one. Well, with the remaster, you get another chance. Baten Kaitos Origin is included on the remaster. It's a very nifty 2-for-1 deal, and hopefully you're doing well. Hey Artifleck, how's it going? Yeah, the art is beautiful for this game, especially with the remaster. Like, they added so much with the resolution upscale. Like, you can now see the individual brush strokes in every single background. I do still love that they kept the models distinctly GameCube, though.
頑張って。
どうか無事で。
What the hell? I'm taking Headless Chicken to the next level. Oh, wait. Wait, no, it's not a chicken. Is it, though? It might be a chicken. Alright. He's slumped over with a bloody neck and no pulse. I do appreciate that this game also doesn't pull any punches with describing people who have died. Like, a lot of RPGs from that era had the tendency to sort of view death through rose-colored glasses. Like, a few noticeable exceptions that didn't romanticize death were probably Xenogears, Final Fantasy IX, and, well, this game. And Shadow Hearts, but that is horror-themed. Even soldiers with weapons can't beat them. What are we supposed to do? Play cards.
気をつけろ。油断が死を招くぞ。
It's time to do duel. Oops. What if it's a Tanuki in a chicken costume? I hear those attack. They do. And sometimes they also produce pretty decent reviews on Doshin the Giant, which you should check out on Tanuki Chicken Attack. Link in description down below. I don't like that eldritch face. That's not good advertisement, though, right? It is a very exciting article. You might explode if you read it. That's one way to start selling the King in Yellow. It might kill you, it might drive you insane, but the ride, it's worth it. What happened to the beast we had up until a while ago? There are monsters wandering around. 3 of the baby fluff pups wandered off into confusion. What should we do? Would you be so kind as to take care of the last baby fluff pup for us? Yup. Sure, I'd love to. This one, isn't it? Thank you. He's like my baby. Please take good care of him. Just shove him in the bag. Forget about him. Pull out a rotten carcass. At like the 40-hour mark. Hey, remembered something. Please don't block this. They don't seem to have a lot of HP, but they do give a lot of experience, so that's good. Just realized how much like Saga this particular bit of background looks. Given that weird cutout look. You know how you automatically cut something out in Photoshop and it still has like a little border around it? Kind of like that. And probably just a result of textures being stretched pretty significantly. Come to my shop. I'm just gonna sleep in the store. There's nothing you can do about it, old man. Don't think I needed that, but I have quite a lot of money, so Oh, hey, that was the missing one. Oh, right, I wanted to get that, but I couldn't because I didn't have the money for it at the time. Right, that was it. I'm starting to get the hang of it, I guess. Some of them quite know what causes something to trigger like this. Oh wait, there's a compendium for it. Ooh, saucy damage. Yeah, that was worth a shot. Oh, by the way, now that you guys are here, because we didn't stream last Wednesday, there's going to be another Baten Kaitos stream tomorrow, so do look forward to that as well. We'll just continue straight off where we leave off for today's stream. Should be getting pretty close to the end game now, though. Like, this is pretty much the third act. It's kind of weird. My memory of this game is horrendously scattered, so I remember like maybe 2-3 things. Okay, so it's element, normal, element, normal. Gotcha. Bonk. Gonna play the other one as well? Yep. Eventually. Like, for this year, Jill Cecilia 2 is probably going to be the last game, together with the Saga Frontier finale. But in the next year, I plan to go pretty hard on the JRPGs again. Sorry about that. Kind of surprising that he got a double attack in. This might be enough. No. This might be enough. Yep. There we go. But I'm definitely gonna be playing the second one. But like we discussed on other streams as well, I really want to see if we can complete a few series, and then just kind of start exploring like 7th gen JRPGs. So we're gonna go from like, this is really good to like, this is extremely mediocre in excess, and we're gonna have a really good time doing so. You saved me, thank you. Getting stuck in this game does have its advantages, though. Jesus Christ. I am so much stronger than I should. Oh boy. So mediocre is funny. Yeah, it's like, I have a few RPGs on deck that like, there are definitely a few RPGs that I don't really want to play, like Cross Edge. I played that when it came out and wasn't really good then, and probably won't enjoy it as much now. Yeah, let's just try it, which is Oh, no, so it's not guaranteed. And I definitely need to plan in a rerun of From the New World. Because, like, I started playing Shadow Hearts From the New World with, like, the wrong mindset. And that kind of resulted in me not enjoying the playthrough as much as I probably should have. Okay, then. But things like Arno Surge, Ode to an Unborn Star, and the like is pretty high on the list. Artanelico Koga. I have a bunch of PlayStation 2 RPGs as well that I still need to get through. Like Suikoden 5, well, the other Suikoden for that matter. Like there's still so much on the list that I have yet to play and yet to experience. It's really funny getting energy waves here, given that it's Callus's signature move. Shit. Oh, wait, it's only one. Well, it does give me the opportunity to do something. Get squid on. Oh, that's a new look, buddy. Little goober. But yeah, it feels kind of right for me to kind of round off a few or finish off a few series during the year of the 10th anniversary of the channel, just to kind of relive some of that and just, I don't know, have a good time with y'all and celebrate some good and wonky video games. What if I just do like this? That didn't do what I hoped it would. And I promised Loin to finish up the Wild Arms series, so that's also very much on the list. Her attacks tank the frame rate. It makes it really difficult to control her because like there's this small window where you can select a new card, but if your frame rate dips, it becomes really difficult to accurately select the correct card because it might buffer an input or something. What is a frame rate? But a miserable little pile of slideshows. War for Grease. Loin, thank you so much for gifting a sub to the channel. Really freaking appreciate it. Hey, thank you for gifting a sub to Gypsy. Really freaking appreciate it. Can I get some gifts and riches in chat, please? I'll shoot her a message. Well, thank you so much, Lloyd. Really freaking appreciate it. 151. That is insane, dude. Thank you. Oops. He really just plopped down outside of the game room. What a dude.
Rank up!
Molikov, thank you so much for gifting us up to Mistress Rosa. Really freaking appreciate it, dude. Can I get some gifts of riches in chat, please? Thank you so much, man. Really freaking appreciate it. Fully go. He's gonna go for that 200, and you know it. And thank you all so much for the support. Really freaking appreciate it. Ooh. Don't you guys have like built-in aircon in every single room there? Because that sounds horrifying. Waking up in the morning covered in sweat like you've been working all day in fun. Nope. I'm supposed to have snow on Monday. We're in the middle of like storm season right now, and it's been pretty intense. Just in case he does like the death chant again. A snow here on Sunday, oh boy. I wonder if it's gonna snow this year. It does seem like the right kind of frigid. Get him. Thank you all so much for the continued support and just kind of just allowing me to keep doing what I do here. Ooh, nice. I really freaking appreciate it. Thank you all so much. The monsters, are they gone? Yep, but I'm still gonna rob your house. Look at me. Look at what a disgrace I am. Sorry for all the bad things I said about you. What a mess this nation is in. What a mess I am. Hey, Kazanun, how's it going? How was the quaking? We couldn't escape in time and now monsters are everywhere. We'll just have to hide here for a while. Hey, Weapon, how's it going? The quaking is good. That's good to hear. So I was wondering, Kazanun, do you, like, purely play games on, like, viewer requests? Like, just that? Or do you select your games yourself as well? And sometimes I do games of my own choice. Oh, don't mind if I talisman you up, buddy. Because, like, every time I tune in, you're playing some wildly different game. It's really funny. Like, one moment Shadow of Mordor, the other some RPG, then Quake. Also do follow up Kazanun for some good chill times. Shit, I hesitated. Oh well. Almost? Oh man. Please don't do the thing. Eternal Sonata. That's the one game I want to play next year. Like, I don't remember if it was any good. I just know that I want to play it next year. And also Golden Sun releases for Switch Online, which means that I gotta drop everything and play one of my favorite games of all time. Is one that I want to play because someone has been wanting me to play it for so long. I tried emulating it, it didn't quite work. If I remember correctly, it has some weird finicky bits that are pretty difficult to emulate, but especially the PlayStation 3 version, but outside of that, should be fine. Did I leave something behind? On any load screen, basically? Oh, jeez. That gives me plenty of levels to work with. Oh no, video game, what are you doing? I want to blast into the mid-40s by the end of this dungeon. Hey, Age Monk, how's it going? On Xbox would show a load screen? Oh, as in it loads faster on PC, so you never see that. And then secretly reboot the Xbox when it was out of memory. Oh yeah, I know about that. A lot of games actually do that. Where especially from that time, a lot of games with a wild, varied asset library will do like a soft reset of the console to clear out the memory. I think Chrono Cross is a big one. It hides it after to like it what it does is it has like two separate resolutions that it has to boot them from like the game screen to the menu, which causes the game to sort of like pop out and back in a different resolution. But if you have a capture card that is kind of slow on the load, it will crash the capture card and reboot it. It's really bizarre. And as far as I know, Chrono Cross is one of the only games that does that. It's like a soft reset to access a different part of the memory. Oh yeah, Chrono Cross from a design standpoint is weird as shit. I love the game to death though, it's beautiful. Just really like the idea of Mizuti just popping a chicken out of their pocket and just holding it up for it to be sliced in half and just be surprised. Like the great Mizuti didn't expect this. I had fun with it despite its habit of not giving directions sometimes and having you visit every town to find the story trigger. Yeah, I mean, that in the way that you get the true ending is a bit like high expectation from your player kind of bad shit. Not something that I mind though. Oh, lucky for me, I have it. I think I had a weird epiphany moment where during the final boss where I started to realize what it was counting up. But then I asked like what was it, and then somebody mentioned like a chamber that you were at 20 hours earlier. You're just kind of sitting there going like, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean I was supposed to pay attention to this one specific fucking melody from a bunch of stones that I visited like maybe 3 minutes? I just thought it was a cool set piece. What do you mean I need it for true ending? So I just looked up the solution and tried my hand at it. I did not know that, Breakfast Sampler. That is really cool. And how's it going, dude? That should be it, yeah.
敵は排除した。
Yeah, then it just becomes a matter of, like, surviving the onslaught. Still need to find time to play Sea of Stars and Chained Echoes. Yeah, same. I heard some really good things about both, and I've been wanting to try them out. Just haven't really had, like, the time to sit down with it. I do hope that I can work together with the Dark Deity dudes again, though, for Dark Deity 2. Because, like, we broke the first game so hard, they had to patch it. Our barrel boy did work. Yes. That is an understatement. So in Dark Deity, you had it's basically like a Fire Emblem game, like Fire Emblem adjacent, like that specific genre of SRPG. It's really fun, honestly. But if you spec Faust in a specific way, and then give him a certain weapon that ups his speed, he can't die. You sort of underflow his evasion rate and it becomes like infinite. So like nothing is gonna hit that motherfucker, and every time he does like an attack back, he'll gain his total HP back. Like, it doesn't matter what you do with it. He just gives you like a little strike and gains like 50 HP or something like that, where he has like 35. So at some point during the final sequence, I just put him in front of the final boss and just did nothing. And the game kind of sorted itself out for me. I mean, I know it's sorted like the Fire Emblem way, but like this was the Fire Emblem way cranked up to 11. It was beautiful. It was immensely stupid, and I loved it. Oh, do keep in mind that Way of the Samurai 4 on Steam is highly unstable, so you might crash on just pressing a button. You're kind of at the mercy of the game at that point. But hey, you get to wear a sick fundashi, and you get to go fishing with your oiled up cheeks out in the wind, just basking. I was pressing the button. Yeah, it's kind of notoriously busted for the PC version, which is unfortunate. Also, you can get arrested and thrown into a sex dungeon for a sick minigame. And you get a trophy for that. Only got it because my PlayStation 3 is still broken. I can't play on that though. What happened with it? I've been arrested multiple times. I wonder why. It's the only downside to the game is that you can't really freely explore it. You're like severely limited on what you can and can't do in it. In a single run. So like figuring that out can cause quite a bit of frustration. No, it just won't turn on anymore. Might be a loose connection near the DSU. And we're gonna see what happens if I use the ocean mirror.
これを使って。
Just pulled the disc that was inside the drive out of it and turned it back off. That's usually a safe bet, but luckily, like, PlayStation 3s are pretty easy to come by and they're not that expensive. I was too scared to go outside and fight, so I let my fellow comrades die instead. I'm such a coward. Yes, you are, buddy. Get a gun for crying out loud. I'm so stupid. What was I thinking selling my own pod? Even though I've got money now, it's pointless if I'm not going to live to enjoy it. Just because I can't play Grace's Effort Zillia 2 without it. Or Metal Gear Solid 4, that's true. Or Drakengard 3. Ah, man. Still salty at the final boss all these years later. I still remember me clearing that boss and people started donating therapy money. That whole experience was something else, alright? Especially the two notes at the end. Like having to sync that YouTube video to the gameplay. But I feel like it's extremely common for Yokotaro games to have something utterly insane pretty close towards the final stretch. And I'm still not sure whether I'm like a complete fan of it. Like, I love the stories, I love how out there some of the gameplay ideas are, but like, Drakengard 1 is not fun, and Drakengard 3 is not fun. Like, I like the visual presentation of Drakengard 3. I like the characters, I like the story, I like the music. But oh boy. Once you get to final song, it oof. Oof, and oh boy. And for the people that have never seen the ending to Drakengard 3, so the whole game is a hack and slash game with well, if you're familiar with Nier, it's basically that but Dynasty Warriors, and you can fly on the back of a dragon at certain points in the game. It has massive frame rate issues, and it's fairly 7th gen in its gameplay design to kind of set a bar of expectation. But the final boss is a very odd rhythm game. where you don't press the button when the rhythm happens, but you have to anticipate the rhythm. So you will get a ring that pops from the final boss, and then you have to count the beat before you can break it. Because like you don't break the line. There's like circles, and you have to break them using a shield, which you can pop up by pressing a button. But you have to do that in a specific order. And you have to anticipate that, because like the beat hits before it hits the dragon. It's 9 minutes long, and the final 2 notes happen on a fade to black. So the screen is completely dark, and you suddenly hear ch-ch. Hey Raychat, how's it going? Like, it's a beautiful final boss, but every bit of its gameplay design makes me want to pull my own teeth out. Like, it's so infuriating. But like, the only thing, the reason why I say you have to count it is because there is constantly, there's like the camera is constantly swooping around as well. So the camera will do like a zoom in on the boss or like a zoom in on you. So you can see, you can see the rings that pop up. The one beat after the credits. For Dragon Guard 3, it's 2. It's pop pop. Like, it's so, the whole rhythm is so ingrained into my brain. It's kind of insane. Like, at a certain point, I stopped listening to the music, which is a phenomenal song, by the way. And just started like internalizing the rhythm itself. And it created this really bizarre effect that I suddenly started to memorize the button presses instead of actually interacting with the game. So I would just sit there reading chat and just I would just sit there reading chat and just press the buttons, not looking at the screen, because why bother? It's stuck up a dragon's ass anyway. I kind of want to pick something up from this theme. So, weren't you the one that proudly proclaimed that you just wanted to get like one game a month? That was a straight up lie. Like you cleaning your Wii U. Gotcha. I understand. Dot Hack is only $5. You should really get Dot Hack GU if you don't already have it. No, you're just a victim of good video game deals. How's it going, The Possum?
Son of a bitch!
But that is a lot of video games. That is a hell of a lot of video games. I think from like what, the 700 titles, there are 662 titles on my Steam list. I maybe booted up 10%. The rest all comes from like humble bundles and early buys from when I had a laptop that could barely run anything. As supporting devs, even though I don't play the game. No, that's fair. So with that recommendation, hang on, give me a hot second. With that statement, so good friends of ours made a very good video game recently, called Owlboy. Well, not recently. They made a very good video game that we have been playing recently. There you go. That's the correct statement. So please do go buy all their stuff. Just buy Savant Descent Remix, buy Owlboy, support D-Pat. They're great. And I'm gonna double check Adrian. Hang on, just so I don't say stupid things. Okay, I got a yeah with an exclamation mark. So next Friday we'll be joined again by Adrian, if all things go well, for the third part of the Owlboy developer commentary stream that we've been doing with Adrian, the level designer for Owlboy, on mic. It's been super interesting. Like I love this interaction that you can just pick. Like normally you're stuck kind of like speculating what the idea is behind certain design elements of a game, or how the thought process went into designing specific aspects of it. But now just being able to ask straight up, like, hey, why is this the way it is? This has been a phenomenal experience, and Adrian has been gracious enough to spend a grand total of very much hours with us trying to answer the questions as detailed as possible. It's fantastic. And hey, username, how's it going? I played 777 out of 1,553 games. Yeah, if I look back, I'm gonna feel really bad, Loin. Also, we've nearly beaten 300 games on stream. We've way passed the 300 if you count all the MGS reruns, but, you know, let's not. Being chosen by the Emperor, being born this nation, and now I am dying. Search your right, you little shit. You xenophobic shitbag. That kid went all elitism on us earlier in the game, where he started yelling about us being lowborn because we weren't part of the Empire and we should all be hanged or sent off to slave labor camps. It's okay, if we just hide in our house, we should be fine. The soldiers will take care of things. No, the soldiers are dead. What has happened? Why is this happening to the Empire? Why do we, noble citizens of the Empire, have to go through such horror? Because. And yeah, if you haven't heard already, Owlboy is coming to Savant Descent Remix as a DLC in the, I think, near future. Correct me if I'm wrong. December 5th, nice. Look at the little flags on that tank. That's adorable.
俺もあそこにいたんだ。皇帝陛下があんな姿になって、ミローディアとファドの将軍がやってきて、俺は怖くなって必死で逃げ出したんだ。
God damn it, Lord. Jesus Christ. You know, I don't want to know what I spend on my collection. It is a lot. It is like 25 years of my life.
何が起こっているか、あんた ちなら知ってるだろう。ミローディアとファドの将軍は要塞の中だ。何か恐ろしいことを企んでるに違いないんだ。助けてくれ。俺は怖くて怖くて。
This guy's voice actor is going all out.
大丈夫よ。私たちが何とかするわ。
ええ。だからそれまで町の人たちを守ってあげてください。あなたも軍人だったのでしょ。
わかった。そうだな。
Overacting in my Japanese dub. You should hear the original. I booted it up as a sort of joke, but I ended up shooting myself in the foot because like it wasn't really that funny. Okay. I didn't read deck at first. I can at least draw comfort in the knowledge that a lot of my game collection probably cost less when I bought it compared to how much it cost now. Yeah, it's same. Same. Like there are definitely a couple of games in here that I wouldn't be able to afford nowadays. Like probably the biggest elephant in the room would be Panzer Dragoon Saga, but like also things like Valkyrie Profile and Tales of Destiny would definitely not be viable purchases now. Although I did discover that the magical world of big box PC gaming is still very affordable. And you get a bunch of cool stuff with it. Like some of those big box PC games have absolutely nutty content. It's great. I do wonder, let me check something real quick. Is there a way to see what your most played game is? All recently played. Is there like all games? Okay, so I only have one game that is in the triple digits, and that's Ultra Street Fighter with 226 hours. Followed by Dark Souls, Guilty Gear. Well, Guilty Gear I played a lot in PS4 as well. And East Origin, Grand Blue Fantasy. When did I put 50 hours into Dota? What? Oh, right. Right. No, that makes sense. Knights of the Old Republic, Witcher 2, Batman Arkham City, Knights of the Old Republic 2, Dark Deity. Yeah, just about like most of the games that I played on stream. Those are the games that have the most hours in them. But granted, even that is not entirely accurate because I did play a lot on the go. Man, that's really wild to think about the fact that I actually... That's kind of shocking, actually, how little I played of my Steam library. I think most of my Monhun files are over 1K hours each. Yeah, Monster Hunter as well. Like, Monster Hunter definitely rakes in a lot of easy game hours.
そうだ。だが要塞の中には化け物どもがうろついてる。だから気をつけてな。
ありがとう。わかったわ。
じゃあ、俺は町の人たちを助けに行くよ。
Is that a friendly tank? It's not a friendly tank. Oops. But this is also one of the things that I really appreciate about streaming, how easy it makes it to kind of focus on a game and then actually sitting down and finishing it. Like, streaming adds like a little bit of an extra dimension to it that narrows that focus a little bit more. Not all tanks are Tachikomas. I should play the Ghost in the Shell PS1 game. But I will say, like, for how tumultuous this year has been with me not being able to stream for a couple of months at the start of the year to me moving, still managed to churn out a respectable amount of game completions this year. Let's get rid of a 2 for a 4. There you go. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to save Callus anytime soon. Might be able to kill the evil god in him. Oh no! Are we passwording again? Yeah, I was hoping that would do a bit more. Oh right, these dudes are really freaking fast. Oh man. Got him. Yeah, I don't really have anything. I want to see how much damage these guys do unfiltered. 375. Okay, so no matter what, these guys aren't gonna pose a like an extreme problem or anything. Has anybody here tried out the new Star Ocean remake, remastered? Second story. Probably gonna get that at the end of next month. Hopefully, it drops in price a little bit for Christmas. Oh man, just have a bunch of finishers. Well then, basically better in every way from the original. Really? So it doesn't crash on the spicule dude and makes me feel bad about a lot of things. Cool. It still sounds really cheesy too, not quite as cheesy, but the intent was felt. Wait, no, they did not record re-record the dude's lines, did they? I haven't played a game in 2 weeks now. Really want to continue Berseria. Do it! This is a Tales sweep now, which will continue next week, by the way. Just putting it out there. I'm on that Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon. I still am getting over the fact that it's no longer Yakuza, it's Like a Dragon now. Which has the funny side effect of having Like a Dragon be like a dragon, if you would. Or is it still Yakuza? Now I'm not quite sure. Blank. Yakuza. Oh yeah, it's still Like a Dragon. Well, I'll be. Alright, that's why I found it funny, because the translation for the Japanese title for the series is Like a Dragon, so in my brain it was Like a Dragon, Like a Dragon. I still backlog, so now I'm playing Digimon Next Order for modern Digijang. What is a good modern Digimon game to try out? I tried. Hang on a second. Fuck, I can't read the logo. Digimon World Next Order. It was very janky. I did not know what I was doing. Wait, didn't I? Wait a second, hang on. I was like, wait, I bought a few games on a clearance sale recently, one of which was Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, because it was Spanish and $5. Bless you, buddy. Ooh. Like, I've been trying to get into Digimon games for a good while now, but just haven't been able to. I am finally playing through Project Cross Zone now, though, so do expect an article on that in the future, because that game is long. I'll take that. I'll very much take that. How is Mizuri doing on the bubble crisis? At this point, Mizuri is better armed than most casters in the game. Just in the sheer virtue of getting all the level 4 spells now. And also, don't forget to, like, shoot me a message if there is anything preservation-wise that you want me to do. Like, if there is anything specific, just let me know. Capital G, Great Mizudi simply sink enemies into black holes, become void. Mizudi is great. Just, I really like that character. Even back, like, on my original playthrough, that Mizudi was such a standout character. Mega Flood. Wait, Savina has mismatched socks? What? Oh, and 3 levels into bank. Let's go. Oh, like that. Yeah. Yeah, they're different lengths. And suddenly 35. I really like this game's leveling system. It just adds like a little bit of an extra dimension to it where you can't just level yourself out of a situation. You have to think about like card combinations and figure out the optimal scenarios to work with. But unfortunately, chat, this is about all the time I have for today. I'll hopefully be able to go on a little bit longer tomorrow. It's just too beautiful to be real. Just try out the GameCube version. Honestly, like it's kind of baffling. Like now it looks good, but like even then it looked fantastic. This has just been a very simple. It's just been like a very simple visual upgrade. Like it's just an upscale and just a slight cleanup to maybe get rid of some of the image noise. But good lord, like this is such a beautiful game. But thank you all so much for being here. I really freaking appreciate it. Hopefully y'all had fun. I certainly did. I'm really hoping to see what the next dungeon is gonna bring. Because luckily we don't have to deal with any passwords, but we do have to deal with the color-coded elevator, so there is bound to be something attached to that. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Really freaking appreciate it. If you had a good time and are new to the channel, do consider hitting that follow button. We're trying to hit the 5K mark before the end of the year, and we're about 9 away, so you all can do it. I believe in you. I believe in the heart of the cards, and I believe in you. And an extra special thank you to the field team leader, Mileman, Livlin, Loin, and Molokov. Thank you so much for the subs. Thank you for continuing to appreciate, to support. Thank you for appreciating me. Thank you so much for the continued support. I really freaking appreciate it. Sometimes the lines get jumbled up, you know. And also do go follow up the field team leader. And if you enjoyed hanging out with this community, join the Discord. It's the best way to...
just because you know.
Just
doesn't mean you know. You know?
Exactly. But I'm sort of half expecting another one of those to pop up. But yeah, if you enjoy hanging out with this community, why not join the Discord? I'm there. We're there, all hanging out, having a good time, and it's also the best way to stay up to date with everything that is the stream, because I usually post. I usually post a weekly schedule there, so you guys are up to date about everything that releases on the various platforms that I'm on, which is right here over on YouTube. We have the main channel and the archive that you can both sub to, and we also have a website where I post or write reviews and extended thoughts on the games that we play on stream and that I play off stream. And yeah, the last one is about Doshin the Giant, which has been an absolutely fascinating experience with an equally bizarre expansion attached to it, which I cover in the article. So do go check that out. I'm really, really happy with how that article turned out. So do check it out. And hang on. I'm gonna refresh this page. Man, I am good at my job, aren't I, chat? You know what I'm doing? My best. That's all we need. Ooh. Ooh, okay, I'm okay with that. Retrograde Tom is playing Silent Hill 3. Let's go over there. And again, thank you all so much for hanging out. I really freaking appreciate it. Hopefully see you all tomorrow for an extra stream, I guess. Like, it's not really an extra stream, but we moved Wednesday's stream to tomorrow. So more Baten Kaitos to come. Hopefully see you all then. And we passed the 40-hour mark. Yay. But in all seriousness, thank you all so much for watching. Really freaking appreciate it. And hopefully see you all tomorrow. And until that moment arrives, stay beautiful. Keep on gaming, my dudes. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one.